Was?
It's Christmas in Amsterdam, and as we're approaching the new year, 2022, Holland is in lockdown again. Shops have closed. The streets are empty again. And we're back to working out at home because the gyms are closed. As we're approaching the new year, that means we're approaching the day we start traveling the world for a full year. So as the situation is getting worse out there, as we're in lockdown again, we're gonna do our world trip next year. And it got me thinking, what bad timing we have for our world trip. I mean, we've been planning this for the last 2-3 years. We were set on this date on the 1st of January 2022. We planned this before the whole pandemic and we didn't want to change plans. We don't want to wait any much longer. We don't know how long this is going to take, whether it's going to be over in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now. So yeah, we're doing this. It might be the worst time ever to do a world trip, but it got me thinking. It might actually be the best time ever to start traveling the world in 2022 with all that shit going on around us. Let me explain. But first let me finish this workout. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. You see, there are so many reasons we should not travel in 2022. With the new variant spreading rapidly, countries are going into lockdown again. Countries are closing borders for tourists, and even if we manage to enter a country, it's probably going to be closed. Restaurants and businesses are going to be closed. We will have a lot of uncertainty regarding our travel plans. I mean, we're barely going to make it into Thailand at all. You see, Thailand has been giving out these Thailand passes, basically QR codes that let you enter the country, and they've stopped issuing new ones just a couple of days after receiving ours.
Thailand is preparing for a potential outbreak of the Omicron COVID-19 variant.
So we really dodged the bullet there. And another reason to not go. Having spent the holidays with friends and family made me realize how grateful I should be to be surrounded by people I love, people I care about. And I can recall everyone asking us, "Ooh, guys, you must be so excited to go. Do you even realize that you're going away real soon?" And I would always answer, to be honest, I have absolutely no realization at all. I've been so busy just arranging everything from our visas to moving our stuff to arranging the goodbye party. I was so busy I couldn't realize what we were actually about to do. And it was at New Year's Eve at our goodbye party that it hit me. While dancing with my friends and family, I just realized I'm gonna leave everyone behind for a full year in these difficult times. I'm not gonna lie, tears were shed, but we're still gonna travel. But we're still gonna travel. Here's why. First of all, you might think it's better to wait for the whole pandemic to be over, so we can really enjoy our travels without all the hassle and the risks and the uncertainty, and to fully enjoy everything being open again. But the thing is, nobody knows how long this is gonna take. Nobody knows when we're going back to normal, if at all. We've been working on these travel plans for this year, for the last 2-3 years. And as we're getting older, we're never gonna be this young again. We're never gonna be this energetic and ambitious again. We wanna travel the world before we settle down. I'm not gonna postpone achieving my goals. I'm not gonna postpone achieving my dreams and settling down. Tomorrow is not promised. Then another reason, which is actually really simple. I'd rather be in lockdown on some tropical beach than being in lockdown in Holland while it's winter and everything is closed. As long as I have my camera, my laptop, and an internet connection, I can create videos. I mean, I can do that in Holland while in lockdown as well, but as I said, I'd rather be on a tropical beach somewhere. Plus, I think a change of environment every month will be great for my creativity. And the last reason, and probably the most important one, we get to distance ourselves from all the chaos that's going on in the world right now. Instead of sitting at home in lockdown and being bombarded with negative news, new COVID variants popping up, and with no real outlook on going back to normal so far, we can instead go wherever we want to go and focus on the things that are most important to us. Instead of losing years of our lives in lockdown, we get to decide where we want to go and what we want to do. And as I said, my goal for this year is to get better at creating content, building my brand, and visiting awesome places with my girlfriend, COVID or no COVID. As we sit in quarantine, I think about how people always say how stepping outside of your comfort zone is a good thing. Well, I think quitting my job, start traveling the world for a year while there's a global pandemic going on may be considered a step outside of our comfort zone. If we can manage to travel the world this year without too many problems, there's nothing we can't manage. It can only get easier from here. This journey is probably going to be so valuable that it will 100% be worth it in the end, no matter the circumstances. In fact, before even embarking on our journey, I've already learned my first lesson, which is that I should be thankful for being surrounded by loving family and friends. It's ironic that I realized this right before I leave everyone for a full year. So for friends and family watching, I thank you for being in our lives. Thank you for everything. And for everyone else watching my videos on YouTube, I thank you for being in my life as well. That being said, I have to be honest, I lied a little bit. We're not in quarantine anymore. In fact, we've already started our journey. We're actually in Bangkok right now. As we're walking the streets of Bangkok, I just want to share one last thing, is that I've already thought about a name for my vlogs. I want to call it the Freedom Vlogs. And this is vlog 1. Cheers. With the whole Omicron variant spreading like Casey Neistat. With the new variant spreading like Casey Neistat. That it will 100% be worth it in the end.